I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact, to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Let's deal with them.
So what is this artifact we're looking for, exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to...
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait. Is... this... No! It can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in. And there we go! Easy!
Huh, that's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can block the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
See up ahead? Magical barriers. In between those arches, blocking the way forward. We need to find whatever's making them.
Trouble nearby. Good hit. They're at range.
The last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
Okay, I think now you'll be able to hear me. Let me just increase the sensitivity. Sensitivity controls vertical sense, horizontal sense. Now you're gonna be able to hear me. Yo, you know what? I'm enjoying the combat, I'm enjoying the character. I left the best class for like some other time, which is the witch. I'm playing the rogue. But one thing I can't get over is his feet. He's running through all these piles of buried staircase, and look at him fighting undeads and demons and shit like that, but boy, still feet, bro. Imagine how dirty his feet are, bro. Yeah, that's not make no sense, yo. Like, bro, isn't that a disadvantage if you're trying to sneak somewhere and your feet are like...
Damn. Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Okay, easy enough. But watch out.
It's actually not bad combat at all, man.
These kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Shoes. Yes, he'll give me shoes. Oh, there's not shoes. Oh, it's a blade. Nice. Let go, let go. I love it.
Then you got us right.
Right about one.
About where we are. Farmers. I think I know what the artifact is. Great hit, Alara.
Ah, no, there's another one. Hey, yep. Oh, shit.
On your right.
Fuck. Give me some of that.
What?
I want healing. I want everything. Give me all of them, bro. Yeah. Boy got slapped up.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Can I swim? Nice.
Mythalinast. Darkspawn.
Here we go! Nice one, Valara! Got him good, brother.
Darkspawn. Here.
Darkspawn,
I
boy.
never would have believed it. Until today.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
I'm on it.
I'm there. Oh, yeah.
Watch your back! I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though?
Figured out.
Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple. The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow. More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Shot.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Get up. All three I got. Just pick them up, hey. Ah, bastard.
The last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it. you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
Oh my god. The elven magic.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it,
the Nadara Dahara.
Thalin.
Nara
It means
Kalara.
the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I
Nobody.
don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that, but I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
Boy, I prepared like you ain't nothing, boy.
Looks like
Let's check it out. Bro, I'm not in combat.
this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find it.
Nice. Much better. Nice.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall. We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Wow. One glowy. Not so glowy.
Okay, here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because Darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
It's called Narandrathanian. What do you think, and it's gonna be easy to get? Of course it is.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? So what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Subtitles are spoilers. I was thinking I could sleep. Or it turned out to be breathing.
Ogre! That's an ogre! Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today. Then again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. No. That's good. I think. Oh!
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh! No, you don't!
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well,
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
Nadas Drathan, Nabo Radula.
What do you?
Just gonna get disconnected.
Where'd the spirit go? The Nardos Dathalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kind of my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn.
I wish there's an
Let me
option
know when
that's
you're
like-
ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
I am ready. Yes, I'm gonna get some boots. Boots. That ain't no boots, yo. Alright. Level your noobs up. Neve 1073. No, I don't want no common or stuff. Peasantry. Nice. Do I have to level up each one? Oh my god. More damage. It's 1 point above.
Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Right.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
Veil jumper.
Wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of Veil Jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
What's going on?
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Oh, what you could tell
Sounds
me?
like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Darthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Darthalan? The Archive Spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, Veil Jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlathan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demetus Crossing. We could go check it out. The three of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demetus Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
Thank you. Ugly face. No bitches. No bitches ass, no glass. Stupid ass.
Okay, we'll need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
We need the boat.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlathan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed. And now it's bleeding again.
If the gods are stirring up trouble in Arlathan, we won't have enough bell jumpers to handle us. We'll need help.
Agreed. But first, we need to get a handle on what exactly is happening out there.
Would you... Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Don't be shy. Take a gander. Everything is locked. Helmet. You can upgrade items again. Hey, I should explain this shit before I start spending my money. Yeah, you can.
Do your best not to.
Nice. Bonga. Nice, another ability.
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlathan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Let's go, we need to get to a dock. We need to dock it. Nice. Until now, this game is not bad, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I don't know what all the fuss is all over, but is it over the non-binary thing? Because hey, I identify as a non-binary transmitter, transgender,
Brooke, ready to go?
Transequator. Yeah, let me just...
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
Spirit, let's hear it. Let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetus Crossing.
Well, there's two fucking gods that ran away. What do you expect? Yeah, sure shit's gonna happen. This is the place you guys wanted to take me to.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Okay. I think now it should be Gucci flip-flops. If my mic is loud, I think it should be good now.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is everybody?
And I'm running round in circles.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread.
Don't wake us
But
up,
everything's just
rather just keep
abandoned.
dreaming.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Goo. A lot of goo.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
No one gets out. No, it will be rewarded.
No one gets out. Don't talk that shit and don't fucking reply back.
Has to stay. No, you can't leave.
What I can't?
Can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
Survivors.
Fan out.
What you gonna find here?
Look at that.
This blight is weird.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there.
Let's go kill it.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them? Look, more people.
Must round up here.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
The fuck is going on?
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers?
That was a veil jumper. My boy is sucked in.
Melara!
Jahel! He's alive!
Nah.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. And the villagers, they said they needed power. Melara, be careful.
Belara, Jahel, Nahandulis, Makardo, Labapuro. Names, mashallah.
Help me, anyone!
Come on, that sounds close.
Help me! Hurry!
Kill him. Oh shit. Oh shit.
No, please!
Hey yo, bro, why did you do that? Hi, my name is Zoe, and I want to talk to you about Jesus Christ today.
Hungry heart, creature, come to thee.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead.
Don't you
All
think you
of
should
them.
cut him out
You
first?
gave them
Before
to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
they were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it.
Nah, let him die.
Help me.
Nah, you kill those people.
You betrayed your own town.
No, I didn't. I was tricked. Manipulated. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me.
Kill
The
him.
gods told me to lure the veil jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilneain's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the veil jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blights everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Leave him here.
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
At least he'll have a chance to fight back. It's more than his own people got.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with the dead man.
No.
Bye-bye.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elganon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Oh,
I
whoa.
dare say it was a show of force.
Yeah, I'll take her on my team.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
So who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition.
Witch of the Wild?
An honorific born. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however.
I was hoping what we saw at Demeter's Crossing would be the worst of it.
'Tis but the start, I fear.
Right.
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
All this horror because a bunch of power-hungry gods want even more power.
When have the powerful among us ever done otherwise?
So how do we stop them?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall... When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen...
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us?
We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his...
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work, our gods are back. Our gods! And they're...
We stand up against them one step at a time. We don't have all the answers, but we know what we... You're fixing the Illuvian at the lighthouse. Nev, Harding and I are going to find this dagger at the ritual site. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance...
Right.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done. I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
Maybe you should have.
Maybe you should have taken the shot, but we can't change it now.
Yeah. I just have to live with it. Right? Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escape from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric.
We're still standing.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone.
Exactly. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wants...
Play to our strength.
And rely.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus. Look.
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
مرتاح عند الدقة.
Big darkspawn coming right at us. We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
That the last of them? Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
Boots. Helmet.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More dark spawn ahead.
Making the rest of us look bad, Rook.
Yeah, you guys are trash.
Coming out of those pools.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
Over there, a dagger thief.
More blatant way. And there's probably another one.
Oh shit.
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
Got it! Look, another one of those magical beams. There are 2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
That's one. Now to find the other.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
We've got company. Need to move.
Lyrium.
Harding? Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa Juno. I am. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, Caesar. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Then Haran rebels once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
You said something took you over.
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud?
You're white. You're privileged. That's why.
It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel...
Look at the nigga looking at her.
To
the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the... Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium... Maybe. But... I hope you're right that this is a gift.
As long as you're throwing rocks at the bad guys and not me. No promises.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And
we need more answers. I'll find some place to relax.
Good luck. I feel...
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
Nice. Murder of crows. 1,000 cuts.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus. Wait, Darren wasn't there before. I don't think. Therefore, Harding must have put my pack here. It makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Yes, let's unpack.
Barrick and his life lessons. I asked him to take a long, hard look at it. Funny. It's handy, but it's not just about you, so do better. The untold commander... Still can't believe they didn't back me. Where the...
Oh my god.
The tool... Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep? Or... relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How'd you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted murderous monsters.
Agreed. Algernon and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them...
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies?
I gave no orders.
I'm on it.
The Veravas, the lighthouse Saluvia.
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it.
Yes. And when you speak with Varric...
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I'll get it done.
I never doubted it.
Never mind.
Rook, when a detective exactly the people... Remember? I watched you pick apart and...
They were overconfident I took...
Which no one else... Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but... You've got a knack, kid.
For what?
With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
You guys love fucking talking, don't you?
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Valara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic. First, we've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two?
Your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
The Demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The Demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venator. There's been fewer stories in
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look else...
I'll set up a meeting.
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority...
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So we talk to the...
I would... if Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit!
Can I help?
No! Mirrors are funny things. And there you have it.
What is that place?
Didn't Mara...
She called it the Vir of Us. Freedom of ways. I wonder...
Maybe Morrigan got this one wrong? Or misspoke?
Some of the...
Well, can't tell if that... But we're short on options.
And it didn't feel